For a long time, South Africa has been synonymous with violent crime, but levels have now reached a 20-year high, from murders to car hijackings. With an election this year, there is little evidence the government has a grip, with many people relying on private security instead of police. Daniel De Simone sent us this report from Johannesburg.
Hey, so let's go into South Africa today. We're gonna go a little bit into South Africa because I love South Africa. I grew up listening to South African artists, Yvonne Chaka Chaka, Brenda Fassie, all those people. It's, Lucky Dube. South Africa has been a part of my life for a long time, and it's very sad to see the way South Africa is becoming. South Africa was the beacon of Africa, but now it has some of the highest crime rates in the world. Before I begin, please consider liking, subscribing. Let's continue with the video.
A normal day in a security van carrying cash in South Africa. What happens next looks extraordinary. But it's a constant criminal threat. This is a cash-in-transit robbery. Vans rammed off busy roads. Guards terrorised. Bombs used to access cash. CIT hijackings are one of the violent crimes at crisis levels here. This guard survived a robbery, some don't.
As a human being, I'm scared that I'm going out. I might not come back.
Man, this is crazy. This is basically like, I don't know what to compare it to. Grand Theft Auto, where these criminals are just going, ramming what do they call it? These cash transport vehicles. They just steal the whole thing. They just put explosives and they're killing this. Well, they are deleting these people. I don't want YouTube to come for me. It's very sad what's happening to South Africa. I don't know how they got here. Let's continue.
But it's life for everyone in CIT.
From here they dispatch the helicopters, the backup teams, everything.
His boss says more help's needed from government.
Well, it's like a terrorist group. It's been very military organised, well executed, and if you see the way that they plan these robberies, it's very difficult for our teams to stop that.
Although most South Africans can't afford to pay for them, private security officers now outnumber their police counterparts. In the air, each day crisscrossing cities, guarding security vans down below, waiting to respond to hijackings. On the ground, patrolling the streets. We're with an armed intervention team in Johannesburg, and they've just heard a vehicle has been hijacked. They're following a digital tracker in the vehicle, spotting men running from the car's possible location.
Stop them! Hey, stop! No, where's the car? Where's the car? Which car? Hey, Papa! Hey!
But they weren't the robbers. The chase was back on. Moments later, the vehicle's found.
It's a game of cat and mouse. They normally dump the vehicle at what they call as a cool-off period to see if anyone does respond. But I think now it was literally seconds that we missed these guys.
They call the police to fetch the car. Thousands of new officers are being recruited. It's election year, the most competitive since the African National Congress came to power in 1994 at the end of apartheid.
Well, I've always wanted to join the police. It's more about serving the country than anything else and just being able to help people in need.
I can't wait to go out there to serve the community, to uphold the law and fight crime.
Murders are at a 2-decade high, with over 27,000 people killed in a year and only 12% solved. Poverty and corruption drive crime and make safety an issue for all. The man in charge of policing accepts there's a big challenge.
Our murder rate is not pleasing at all. Our attack sexual attack is not pleasing at all, car hijack and all that. As the police, we think we are getting on top of things.
They're not getting on top of anything. That's a lie, obviously. It's very, very, very sad to see what's happening in South Africa. Let me see some comments here, what the people have to say. This is an old video. South Africa was one of the best economies and infrastructures in the world, and ANC ruined it. I don't know how true that is, but in the video they said they were going to have an election. Let me see what happened in the election. Who won? South African election results. Let me say presidential results for the president. Okay. What? The South African president was re-elected? Wow. Speaking of South African presidents, I can never forget Jacob Zuma. Oh man, the video that South Africa blessed us with in the beginning. Let's see what Mr. Zuma had to say.
Genesis 1, verse 1. In the beginning, in the beginning, yeah, in the
Listen properly.
in the beginning, yeah, in the beginning, in the beginning,
In the beginning.
Genesis 1, verse.
That's crazy. Listen properly. In the beginning, man, Zuma was on something else, man. Now, where does South Africa rank on a serious note now back for in the beginning? In a serious note, what's the crime rate in South Africa compared to the rest of the world? Countries with the highest crime rate. This is from World Population Review. Number one is Venezuela, and then Papua New Guinea, Afghanistan. Well, Afghanistan is always there since America brought democracy to them. American democracy, where they dropped 200-pound bombs. Just joking. God bless America. Then you have Haiti. And Haiti, of course, I did a video about that, how Haiti is in a tough situation now since the president was, And then South Africa. South Africa is number 5. It's right behind Haiti. It's giving Haiti a run for its money. South Africa has the 5th highest crime rate in the world. It's high rate for, I'm not going to read those things because YouTube is going to put me in the YouTube jail if I mention those words. But it has one of the highest dash in the world. Just know it's in a very, very bad state. South Africa, it's very, 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 very bad. Man, I don't know what's... but they re-elected the guy. I think, something has to be done. Something has to be done. Otherwise, because not everybody can afford private security. If you are rich, that's when you can afford the private security in South Africa. Otherwise, you are on your own, basically. And these people working these jobs, even the police, are in immense, dangerous, very, very dangerous situations. Oh, my South Africans. I'm sorry for you guys. I really wish things would be better. But it is what it is. Please consider liking, subscribing, and I will see you on the next one. Please share on all the networks.
Oh my goodness, all the networks! Wow! All the networks!